So in this video, we're moving on to solving quadratic equations by factorising when the coefficient of x squared isn't 1. So in this case, it's 2 in each of these examples. Now, I've never been a big fan of factorising quadratics when the coefficient of x squared isn't 1. Some people can spot them very quickly. I have never been able to. So when I go through each of these examples, I'm going to be using the longer method to factorise them because that always works for me. Okay. If you can spot them, great. I just would prefer to kind of like make sure I've gone through the process and been clear with that. Okay. So 2x squared plus 3x plus 1 equals 0. So the way I start is multiply the coefficient of x squared by the constant term. So 2 times 1 is equal to 2. We are now looking for two numbers that multiply together to make 2, but add together to make the 3. Okay, so that would be 1 and 2, right? So 1 and 2, 1 and 2, or 2 and 1, okay? Doesn't really matter which way round. So the 3x can be written as 1 lot of x plus 2 lots of x. Again, if you write 2x plus x, it doesn't matter. I'm then going to focus my attention on factorising these two elements. So factorising the 2x squared plus x, I'm going to factor out the x and I'm going to get 2x plus 1. And because 2x and 1 have no common factors, this is just one lot of 2x plus 1. So because both terms have 2x plus 1 as a factor, we can factor that out and we will have x plus 1 inside the second bracket. Again, if you've got those two brackets the other way around, that's perfectly fine. So that means either this bracket is 0, okay, so if that bracket is 0, subtract 1 from both sides, divide through by 2, x is going to be equal to minus a half, or this bracket is 0, so x is equal to minus 1, okay? Right, that's our first example. Let's take a look at number 2. We have 2x squared take away 3x plus 1 equals 0. So first of all, multiply the 2 by the 1. So we want two numbers that multiply together to make 2, but add together to make minus 3. So that'd be minus 2 and minus 1. Okay, so we can split the minus 3x up into minus 2x, take away x. Minus 2x, take away x. Okay, so use those two as your coefficients. Plus 1 equals 0. We then look at factorising both halves. So here we've got 2x squared and 2x, so we can factor 2x out, and we'd have x take away 1 inside the bracket. Now the two brackets that you get here have to be the same. So minus x and plus 1 don't have any common factors, but because I need x take away 1, I could factor minus 1 out, and then I get the x take away 1 bracket. So we'll have x take away 1 as one of the brackets, and 2x take away 1 as the other bracket, equals 0. So either this bracket is 0, in which case x is 1, or this bracket is 0, in which case add 1 to both sides, divide through by 2, x is equal to 1/2. And there are two solutions. Okay, so number 3, 2x squared take away 5x, take away 3 is equal to 0. First of all, 2 times minus 3 is minus 6. So we want two numbers that multiply together to make minus 6, but add together to make minus 5. Okay. So that would be minus 6 and positive 1. Minus 6 plus 1 is minus 5. So 2x squared, take away 6x plus x, take away 3 is 0. So factorise these two terms. We can factor out 2x and have x take away 3 inside the bracket. And here we just have one lot of x take away 3. So one of the brackets is x take away 3. The other bracket is 2x plus 1. So either this bracket is 0, in which case x is 3, or this bracket is 0, in which case x is minus a half. Okay. So number 4, 2x squared plus x take away 6 is 0. First of all, 2 times minus 6 is minus 12. So we want two numbers that multiply together to make minus 12, but add together to make 1. So it's going to be something like 4 and 3, isn't it? So 4 and minus 3. Okay. So split the x into 4x, take away 3x, take away 6 is 0. These two terms, factor out the 2x and have x plus 2 inside the bracket. These two terms both have minus 3 as a factor, and then you can have x plus 2 inside your bracket. So then x plus 2 is one of the factors, 2x take away 3 is a factor. So either this bracket is 0, in which case x is equal to minus 2, or this bracket is 0, in which case x is equal to 3 halves. And they are our solutions to number 4.